I was ducking. Me and my guys design your pooch, look in your eyes, and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Come through. What time you wanna, be the ops, you can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I was down bad on my low, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my D300 or more. I keep
neck web like baptized. Church with the 4-5. Fade away. No buns. Say what? Never like a mummy. Fade to a dummy. Got a lot of young dummies. Go roll rap with the tummy. By the apartment, I moved the in abundance. Buzz on the I split the like circumference. Then up, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even here, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. By the it's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with it, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100. I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah, it's my decorator. Joysticks like PlayStation. Like station. Can't keep my waiting. My impatient. Whoa. Remix in the base, in the den, in the kitchen. Post 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. Throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. Excuse me. My cold with it like Martin. Bring it up, pick it up, bring it back. Then up, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even here, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. By the it's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play with it, no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, down.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. For the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a. Mighty trippin', handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in Georgia, it's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars, it's how you start off a
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You are a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Leonard. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Durant with the basketball up top. Lead is 2. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Beverly into the front court. 5-point game. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jordan. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Irving, pass to the rim. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 3, that's a perfect start.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here's Leonard for 2. And it's Jordan there for the rebound. To Beverly. Jared Allen. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Here's Irving into the front court. Up by 3. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. And finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
George, well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Kawhi Leonard. Tough matchup against Durant. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Paul George. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. George. And the rebound taken down by Harris. That misses with a second to go. First quarter's complete, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Leonard, deep right corner. Kawhi Leonard. Deep two there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Kawhi Leonard, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
When the ball's in his hands, I knew what was going to happen.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Williams into the front court by 10. Beverly to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard.
Double team, double team, double team. I'm here.
5 seconds to shoot. Fires the three. Can't connect. To Durant. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Leonard buries the trifecta. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Surveys the floor. Curling inside. Kyrie Irving. He's 2 for 2 now. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. 4-3. He was all over him. Durant across the timeline. The lead is 11. Beyond the arc for 3. To Williams. Lets it fly from long range. He's got it for 3.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Irving. Gets it in the right corner. Fires the 3. Man, that was a tough shot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Leonard, message received. Well defended. It's good.
2 points. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Clippers have the basketball. Durant. Paul George sends it away. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Brooklyn Nets, number 6, Uncl3JuneBug. And number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Irving. Won't go down. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Irving, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Kyrie Irving, 3 for 6 now.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
George can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Dinwiddie gets 2.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Timeout called here by the Clippers, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D. To Irving. Kyrie Irving. 4 out of 7.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Leonard. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Deep 3. At the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen, first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's LA Clippers ball. George. Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Second and 3, got it. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys leading by 14. Kicks it outside. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, he had it to George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. Irving with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Can't get past the defender. Shot no good. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard over to the right side for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
A big finish at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
George, not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Runner's good there.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted second round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
It's PG for two. Gets a shot up off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Oh, emphatic slam. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Irving to Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. Fires the three. It's Irving with the rebound. Clippers have it. 4-3. And Jordan able to secure the rebound. Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Sets him up.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Leonard to Beverly. Pass stolen by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Beverly into the front court. Down a bundle. Beyond the arc for three. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Irving. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2 shots. A career 87% from the line. First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Leonard. No whistle.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Irving, Kyrie Irving. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he